When life hits you with trials, setbacks, and moments that make you question everything you believe, that's exactly when your faith is being tested. And let me tell you something, faith is not proven in comfort, it's proven in chaos. If everything in your life is easy, if every door opens without struggle, then your faith has never been under fire, and it's not real faith, it's convenience. Real faith is when the storms rage around you, when your friends doubt you, when your own mind starts whispering that you can't make it, and yet you still hold on. You still keep moving, you still believe in what you cannot see yet. Let me be clear, the fire is not your enemy, the fire is your proving ground. It's the laboratory where your character, your resilience, and your belief are forged into something unbreakable. The furnace is hot, but it's necessary, because if faith never faced trials, it would be weak, flimsy, and easy to crumble. You want to know why some people break under pressure while others rise above? It's because when the heat comes, most people run, most people panic, most people give in, but not you. Not the one who understands that this fire is temporary, but the strength you gain is permanent. This is the moment where you either let fear dictate your life, or you let faith take the wheel and drive you forward. You may feel exhausted, battered, and like the world is against you, but that's exactly when faith has to scream the loudest in your heart. You don't wait for the storm to pass, you learn to dance in it. You learn to move with it. You learn to use it to propel yourself higher than ever before. Faith under fire is not passive. It's active, it's relentless, and it doesn't take breaks just because life is hard. If you're praying and hoping for a smooth road, you've got the wrong mentality. Real faith thrives when the road is rough, when the nights are long, when it seems like nobody is on your side. This is where champions are made, where legends are born, where ordinary people discover an extraordinary power inside them that they didn't even know existed. The fire will burn your doubts away, it will strip you of your excuses, it will force you to confront the truth about who you really are, and if you hold fast, if you endure, if you refuse to quit, then you'll come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more unshakable than ever. And here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you, the fire is part of the plan. Every hardship, every obstacle, every no that you face is there to test your faith and to stretch your belief beyond what you think is possible. You've got to embrace it, not fear it. You've got to stand tall in the heat, knowing that this is your moment to prove to yourself, not the world, that you are unbreakable. So when life throws the flames, don't run, don't complain, don't cry about the smoke. Stand in it, walk through it, and let your faith shine so bright that even the fire itself cannot consume it. That's what faith under fire is all about, being tested, being refined, and ultimately being transformed into a force that cannot be defeated. Doubt is the silent enemy that creeps in when you least expect it, the whisper in your mind that says you can't, that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big. And let me tell you something, doubt will destroy more people than failure ever will, because failure is visible, it's tangible, but doubt eats away from the inside. It corrodes your confidence, it robs you of your courage, and it paralyzes action if you let it. The problem is, when life gets hard, when the challenges pile up, when the doors you expected to open stay shut, most people allow doubt to take over, and that's why most people never see their dreams come true. But not you, not the one who understands that doubt is not reality. It's a test, a challenge, a fire that demands your faith to respond. Doubt is not your truth. It's your opponent, and if you want to win in life, you've got to learn to fight it every single day. You see, doubt will come in the form of fear, in the form of uncertainty, in the form of every excuse that sounds logical in your head, and you have to recognize it for what it is, a liar. Eric Thomas says it loud, asterisk, When you feel like you can't, that's when you've got to push harder, when you've got to speak louder to your own soul, when you've got to refuse to let negativity define you. Doubt will make you question yourself, your abilities, and even your purpose. But faith is the counterpunch. Faith is the weapon. Faith is the shield that protects you from the paralysis of uncertainty. If you sit and wait for doubt to disappear, you'll wait forever, because doubt is part of the journey. It is inevitable, but it is also beatable. You fight doubt with action. You fight doubt with consistency. You fight doubt with relentless belief in yourself, even when the world tells you otherwise. You cannot let one moment of uncertainty dictate a lifetime of potential. Every great person you admire, every success story you read about, every person who overcame massive odds, they all faced doubt, but they refused to be ruled by it. They turned doubt into fuel. They turned it into fire under their feet. And they used it to propel themselves further than they ever imagined. Doubt is not something to fear, it's something to recognize, confront, and crush every single day. You've got to speak truth to yourself, remind yourself of the victories you've already had, the skills you've already mastered, the resilience you've already built, and refuse to let doubt rewrite your story. Remember this. If you allow doubt to win, it will without mercy, because doubt never sleeps, it never rests, and it never gives up. But if you commit to faith, to persistence, to discipline, to relentless action, doubt loses power, doubt loses influence, doubt becomes irrelevant. You don't have to feel ready, you don't have to have all the answers, you just have to move, you just have to push, you just have to believe when everything in your body tells you not to. And that's how you turned doubt into nothing more than a passing thought, a test you passed, a shadow that tried to stop you and failed. So stand up, lock eyes with doubt, and refuse to blink. Faith under fire is stronger than any doubt that comes against you, but only if you refuse to surrender, only if you refuse to quit, only if you refuse to let fear speak louder than your vision. That's the fight, that's the battle, and that's the victory waiting for you on the other side. Absolutely. Here's **, key point 3, pain is the proof, **, expanded into a **, 600 word paragraph **, in the style of **, Eric Thomas **, full of intensity, motivation, and high energy storytelling. Pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher, your proof, your evidence that something bigger is happening in your life. And let me tell you, most people run from pain, they numb it, they avoid it, they complain about it, but the truth is pain is unavoidable, it's universal, and it is the ultimate indicator that you are growing, that you are stretching, and that you are stepping into the next level of your life. Every time you face a struggle, every time you are knocked down, every time life pushes you to the edge, that pain is proof that you are alive, that you are trying, that you are doing something that matters. Eric Thomas says it loud, **, pain is temporary, but the lessons it teaches last forever. **, if you avoid pain, you avoid progress. If you deny it, you deny growth. If you fear it, you fear transformation. Real faith under fire doesn't ignore pain. It faces it, it embraces it, and it lets the discomfort become fuel to push harder, run faster, and climb higher. Pain proves that your comfort zone is over, that your old self is breaking down, and that something extraordinary is trying to be born from within you. Look, when you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, when disappointment has become a constant companion, when failure keeps knocking at your door, that's not a signal to quit. That's proof that you are on the battlefield, that the fire is hot, and that your faith is being refined like pure gold. Every setback is proof that your faith is alive. Every tear, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt or fear is a marker on the map of your journey, showing you exactly where your character is being tested. And the stronger your faith under this pressure, the stronger your outcome will be. Pain doesn't discriminate, It comes to everyone, but what separates the winners from the losers is not the absence of pain, it's what they do with it. Some people let pain define them, break them, and limit them, but champions, leaders, and warriors use pain as proof that they are moving, that they are living, and that their faith is being forged into something unshakable. And here's the truth: the pain you feel today is the power you'll feel tomorrow. The discomfort, the struggle, the sleepless nights, the losses, they are all evidence that you are in the arena fighting a battle that only the brave can win. Pain will tell you the truth about yourself if you listen. It will show you your weaknesses, but it will also reveal your strength. It will expose your fears, but it will also illuminate your courage. It will push you to your limits, but it will also expand them beyond what you thought possible. Faith under fire is not just about surviving the pain. It's about letting pain confirm that your journey is real, that your calling is genuine, and that your perseverance is valid. So the next time life hits you hard, don't run, don't complain, don't cry about it. Recognize it, accept it, learn from it, use it. Let it prove to you and to the world that your faith is alive, that your resolve is unbreakable, and that nothing, not even the most excruciating pain, can stop you from becoming who you were created to be. Pain is the proof, and if you let it, it will make you unstoppable. Faith is not a spectator sport, and let me tell you, it does not survive on hope alone. Faith under fire demands action, sacrifice, and relentless discipline, because belief without movement is just an idea, and the world does not reward ideas. It rewards results. You can pray, you can dream, you can talk about what you want all day long, but if you don't step up, if you don't grind, if you don't put in the work, then your faith remains idle and your potential untouched. Eric Thomas says it loud, asterisk, you cannot expect to see a harvest if you are not willing to plant, water, and sweat for it. Asterisk, every great achievement, every dream fulfilled, every victory you see was backed by someone who refused to wait for circumstances to be perfect. They acted, they sacrificed, they went all in when the odds were against them. Faith demands that you give more than you think you can, that you push further than your mind tells you is possible, and that you endure even when the road is long, the nights are cold, and the world seems indifferent. It asks for sacrifice because to hold onto your dream, to walk the path you are called to, you must be willing to give up comfort, ease, and distraction. You cannot be half-hearted, and you cannot be lazy, because faith grows in the furnace of action, in the discipline of consistency, and in the courage to step forward when fear tells you to stop. This is not the time to wait for motivation, because motivation is fleeting. Faith is the fire that keeps you moving when the world is silent, when support is absent, and when the obstacles are stacked sky high. Faith demands that you prioritize your growth over your excuses, that you choose effort over convenience, and that you continue to move forward even when every muscle in your body wants to quit. The difference between the dreamers and the doers is action. Dreams are cheap, but execution is priceless. You can talk about wanting more, wanting better, wanting to win, but unless you are willing to sacrifice to fight, to stay up longer, work harder, and grind smarter, your faith is just a whisper in the wind. And here's the truth: no one is coming to hand you success. You have to take it, and you take it by showing up, by doing what others won't do, by putting in the work when no one is watching. Faith is alive when it is active, when it is tested through discipline, persistence, and bold action. Sacrifice is proof that you are serious, that your dreams are real, and that you are willing to pay the price for your vision. There will be moments when you feel tired, moments when you question whether it's worth it, moments when giving up seems easier, but that is exactly the moment when faith must take over, when you must lean into the discomfort, when you must act like your life depends on it, because it does. Faith under fire is not passive, it is not safe, and it is not comfortable. It requires everything you've got, everything you can muster, and then some. You don't just sit and hope for change. You create it, you fight for it, you earn it. That is the essence of faith in action, relentless, uncompromising, and unshakable. Sacrifice today fuels victory tomorrow, and action transforms belief into reality. Your faith is only as strong as your willingness to move when it matters most, to give when it's hardest, and to fight when everyone else would quit. So stand up, go all in, and live a faith that demands sacrifice, action, and results, because nothing less will ever be enough to match your potential, and nothing less will ever take you where you are destined to go.